Hey, it's Adam here, and you're watching The Culture Hack, where we're talking about how to create engaged workspaces that unlock the potential of your teams and drive your business forward in ways you've never seen. So stay tuned. Today, it's super exciting. I have Vick Ramachandran on with me today. He is the CEO of Labourly and the co-CEO of Resonant Solutions. Welcome, Vick. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Adam. It's a pleasure to be here.
Amazing. So tell us a little bit about Labourly and Resonant.
Sure. So Labourly is a software as a service platform, and our goal with creating Labourly was really to enhance recruiting and recruiting in skilled trades and labor. So what we noticed when we were talking with some of our clients was that in skilled trades and labor, when you want to do recruiting, there's a lot of certifications, licensing that you have to manage before candidates are even qualified to work on a job site. So, and that took a lot of time. So what we decided to do was to build a platform that kind of streamline that process, automate some things like reach outs and confirming interest in for interviews and stuff like that. And so that really helped us reduce the amount of time it took to recruit from, maybe something that took weeks to a day or two at the most.
Right. That's amazing. And what about your other company?
Resonant Solutions, we're a business consultancy. Our core competency in Resonant Solutions is grant and partnership funding. So basically, we help companies find money for projects, find partners to work together with projects. We work with a lot of institutions of higher learning, different universities to help them with their grant applications. We help not-for-profits as well as commercial companies with grant applications as well. So that's our bread and butter in Resonant Solutions grant writing.
Okay, I love it. I'm hearing a theme here of serving and helping, and that's fantastic. So, in your experience with these different businesses and in leading teams of people, we talk a lot about engagement and keeping people engaged. But first, I just want to ask, what does engagement mean to you?
In my I guess for me, engagement would be people or employees who are plugged into the business. They actually care about the business. It's not, you hear this term quiet quitting a lot these days. Someone comes into work and they do the absolute bare minimum with regards to work. I'm not saying we overwork people or put undue demands on them, but people who are engaged, where it's not just a job, not just a paycheck. I think that's where my mind goes when it comes to employees who are engaged.
I love that. I love the idea of it's not just a paycheck. So if another paycheck came along that was slightly more, they wouldn't leave, right? They'd stay because I got a great thing. My friends are here. I love that. Any particular obstacles that you've had to deal with in terms of your team and keeping them engaged, or strategies that you've implemented?
Yeah, sure. So we're 100% remote. All our employees are remote, and we have actually a really interesting bunch all the way from Ontario, all the way to out west in BC. So the guys in BC join us early in the morning and they finish a little bit earlier. And the guys in Ontario, they have the regular time. But something that we instituted in our company is to have a company-wide huddle every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. So the guys in BC join us either at 6 or 7 in the morning. Kudos to them. But it's every day, and everyone takes 2 minutes to share a celebration. It could be a professional or personal celebration, and also what the focus for the day was going to be. And we found that by doing that, we learned a lot about our colleagues that we wouldn't normally learn, things that we wouldn't normally learn about during the course of a regular business day. And that's really helped with company culture and keeping people connected and feeling like they were connected, and building camaraderie. Yes, building that sense of, we're a team, we work together, we support one another throughout whatever we're working on. Yeah.
I love that. I love how you're a virtual company and you've made space for human connection, right? You got to clear the
Absolutely.
air a little bit, right?
Absolutely, yes, yes. And then the other thing that we do is every Friday we have learning hour, and one of our team members puts it on, so it changes. Everyone speaks about their passion. We've had people talk about horticulture. We've had people talk about social justice. We've had people talk about what was the other one that we just had? Healthy eating and nutrition plans and whatnot. So everyone brings their something that they're passionate about and teaches the rest of the team at learning hour. It's not just company specific. So that's really helped as well.
I love that. That's such a cool idea. I might steal that idea, Vic. That's a good one. I love that.
Of course.
Okay, amazing. Well, that's fantastic. And now, as you look forward into the end of 2022 and 2023, do you have any ideas or plans, or if your team grows, to keep that engagement really strong?
Yeah. So we're not changing the huddles, and we're not changing the learning hour. That's going to stay for sure. And I always tell the team, in the future, what I'd like to do is to get us all in one place physically, so we can actually meet, because the dynamic is completely different, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was in a accelerator through Labourly earlier this year, and it was all virtual, and then we had an in-person event, and man, the difference in just noticing the height of people, you can't even tell. I don't know what your height is, Adam, but I'm sure if we stepped in a room together, you might be taller or shorter. You can't tell that from the camera, but I would definitely like to gather everyone in someplace warm and have a good party. That would be future what we'd like to do.
That sounds so fantastic. And you're right. I'm always shocked. People are always either shorter or taller than I imagine them, right? So, well, Calgary, it's not exactly in the middle, but it is. You could come here, go to the mountains or something. It's not maybe not the warmest in the winter, but it could be fun.
I hear our colleagues in Alberta and BC talk about all the hikes that they do, and it gets me jealous. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I look forward to one day seeing you out here. We'll have to meet up in person as well. That would be super fun. I'll get to see how tall you are as well.
Absolutely.
There you go. Well, thanks so much for coming on the show, Vic. I love how you talked about making space for that connection, even if you are purely visual, and listening and providing that platform for people to bring their outside selves kind of to the working team and to kind of showcase that. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you. My pleasure, Adam.
Hey, thanks for watching The Culture Hack. Do you want to chat culture and engagement? Give us a call and come on the show.